We are in the midst of the 8th Annual Peace and Justice Studies Association Conference. This is a big conference. It happens every year. Here we are on October 2nd, and we just can't miss that, Gandhi's birthday. We are going to go through a process here of presenting an award, and I don't want to steal any thunder, but it's just wonderful to have you here, Dr. Abuelaish, to receive this award. I'm just thrilled to meet you. I was following you. I read your work, and I am just delighted that you are here. This is just going to be wonderful. So thank you very much for that.
As this day, October 2nd, Gandhiji wished to be remembered as Charkha Jayanti, the spinning wheel birthday, not the focus on the man, but on the work and on his legacy. So I feel that we're entirely in his spirit in what we're doing here today. And I would like to remind you or read to you, recite for you, a portion of a speech which Gandhi himself delivered specifically for North Americans when he was in London in 1931. And part of his speech was this. I found this the most inspiring kernel. He said, "I do dimly perceive that whilst all around me is ever changing, ever dying, there is, underlying all that change, a changeless spirit that changes not, that holds all together, that creates, dissolves, and recreates. And since all else that I perceive only with my senses cannot and will not persist, this is God. And is this power benevolent or malevolent? I see it as wholly benevolent, for I do see that in the midst of death, life persists. In the midst of untruth, truth persists. In the midst of darkness, light persists. Hence, I gather that He, the Supreme Reality, is life, truth, light. He is love. He is the Supreme Good. So given this wonderful, inspiring unfolding of Gandhi's spirit as a message which he delivered to us deliberately in 1931, I am extremely honored and pleased to be a part of this event, honoring a man who, to my thinking, represents the absolute core of Gandhian values and Gandhian change. There could not be a more appropriate award to begin this wonderful series that Dr. Dakshinamurti has had the brilliance and the courage to institute. I remember Martin Luther King Jr. from a large country to the south of here saying that we ignore Gandhi at our peril, and we have been ignoring him, and guess what? We are landed in a state of extreme peril. And the only way we're going to extricate ourselves from that danger and get humanity back on course is to rediscover what the greatest person in the 20th century was and what he had to teach us. Now, as a dear friend of mine was reminding me this morning, a lot of people look at Gandhi's legacy and they say it was such a failure. I do not see any failure. What I see is unfinished business, and that's where we come in. I want to just leave you with just one idea that Gandhi gave us as part of his legacy, which could save us so much difficulty and make our life so much closer to the ideal of beloved community and peace and justice, and that was the idea of heart unity. So I regard this award that we're going to confer on Dr. Abuelaish today as an excellent exemplar of somebody who, through his incredible courage and humanity, has shown us in our life today what Gandhian values really are. I hope there will be many, many awardees and much more implementation of Gandhi's value in every aspect of our life in the years to come. Thank you very much.
very much, Michael. So my name is Rick McCutcheon. I'm the Dean of Menno Simons College, and I've helped a little bit to bring this conference together. It's been a wonderful experience. So I'm going to ask now if Dr. Dakshinamurti would come forward to introduce the Premier of our province in order to make these awards. Come forward, Dr. Dakshinamurti.
Friends, what a coincidence. October 2nd, the birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi, Gandhi Jayanti. And here we are inaugurating the Mahatma Gandhi Peace Award. And this is the first time we are instituting and making the award. And we are having here my friend, Dr. Izzeldin, Abuelaish. As you know, with the cooperation of my friend, McCutcheon, we were able to organize this, and it's a fitting tribute to the concept that the first Mahatma Gandhi Peace Award is being made at this international conference on peace and justice studies. And we have here our own Premier, Dr. Selinger, Honorable Dr. Greg Selinger, to make the award.
I would like to read the Mahatma Gandhi Day proclamation that we've signed in at the provincial level, and it reads, Mahatma Gandhi Day. Whereas Mahatma Gandhi was a great proponent of truth, love, and nonviolence, and whereas his nonviolent methods for the peaceful resolutions of conflict have a tremendous power to bring both people and nations together in a spirit of mutual respect. And whereas the Mahatma Gandhi Centre of Canada works to further Gandhi's teachings by promoting amity among all religions and working to foster a culture of understanding and respect between peoples, and whereas October 2nd is the day on which Mahatma Gandhi was born, now therefore let it be known that I, Greg Selinger, Premier of Manitoba, do hereby proclaim October 2nd, 2010 as Mahatma Gandhi Day in the province of Manitoba, and do commend its thoughtful observance to all citizens of our province. And on behalf of the province, I would like to just say a few words about Dr. Izzeldin Abuelaish. It's a great honor that you've come to visit with us today, and that we've been able to, through the Mahatma Gandhi Institute, which I'm pleased to say is centered here in Manitoba, make this award available to you as the first recipient. You're very deserving of the award. Your work, your moral and emotional courage has made such a difference for all of us as we get to know you and see the work you've done with women and move across the Gaza into Israel, back and forth, promoting peace through the kind of medicine you practice. These are shining examples for all of us as we engage in the process of peaceful change in our society. So we're honored to have you here, and we look forward to developing a relationship with you for many years to come. Thank you very much.
Now it is my distinct pleasure and privilege to read the citation of Dr. Izzeldin Abuelaish, the 2010 Mahatma Gandhi Peace Awardee. Mahatma Gandhi, an apostle of peace, a philosopher and thinker, has made momentous contribution to humankind through the wonderfully simple way of conflict resolution through a culture of non-violence and mutual respect, applying moral and ethical criteria to the understanding of any problem. His teachings are a synthesis of the noble concepts of the East and the West, made applicable as much to problems among individuals as to problems among peoples and nations. Leaders such as Martin Luther King Jr. and Nelson Mandela have educated their people to accept the precepts of Mahatma Gandhi effectively. The return to normalcy in Northern Ireland is a testament to the power of peaceful persuasion over violent actions. In recognition of the efforts and achievements of extraordinary individuals towards the goal of conflict resolution, the Mahatma Gandhi Centre of Canada has recently instituted a Mahatma Gandhi Peace Award. We are particularly proud to have Professor Izzeldin Abuelaish as the first recipient of this award for the year 2010. Professor Izzeldin Abuelaish is popularly referred to as the Gaza Doctor. On January 16, 2009, 3 of his daughters and his niece were killed by an Israeli Defense Force shell fired directly into his house. He has chosen to turn this great personal tragedy into a positive force for peace and reconciliation through his words and actions. To quote Dr. Abuelaish, "I am compelled to believe that out of our suffering, something good has to emerge. The alternative is too dark. Revenge will only scare away wisdom and lead to more anguish. In situations of extreme conflict, one can pose a rhetorical question: what can I do? Dr. Abuelaish answers by saying, you can do a lot. You can support justice for all by speaking out loudly to your family, friends, community, politicians, and religious leaders. Dr. Abuelaish is a man of hope, and his belief that each of us can and should make a change, overcoming the emotional barriers and hatred, verily reflects the Gandhian saying, be the change you want to see. In our troubled times, we need people of the moral stature of Professor Izzeldin Abuelaish on both sides of the Middle Eastern divide to heal the festering wounds and reach the future of hope, reconciliation, and peaceful coexistence. It is with this hope that we recognize Dr. Izzeldin Abuelaish as the inheritor of the mantle of Mahatma Gandhi. The 2010 International Conference on Peace and Justice Studies, the Global College, the Menno College of the University of Winnipeg, and the Canadian Mennonite University joined the Mahatma Gandhi Centre of Canada in extending this recognition to Dr. Izzeldin Abuelaish. Dr.